If you see these 7 signs in the person who makes your blood boil, you need to watch this till the end. Carl Jung called it projection. And it is one of the most uncomfortable truths in all of human psychology. We do not hate people for who they are, we hate them for what they remind us of. And today, we are going to show you exactly 7 signs that the person you despise most is not your enemy. They are your reflection. Sign 1. You cannot stop thinking about them. If someone truly meant nothing to you, they would occupy none of your mental space. But this person lives rent-free inside your head. You replay their words, you imagine arguments, you think about what you should have said. Jung understood that the things we cannot stop thinking about are the things that carry the most unresolved meaning for us. The person you obsess over in anger is not someone you have dismissed. They are someone who has touched something deep, something you have not yet faced. Sign 2. Their confidence makes you furious, not nervous, not uncomfortable, furious. There's a specific kind of rage that rises when we watch someone do openly what we have spent years suppressing in ourselves. If their ability to take up space and make demands and speak without apology makes something inside you burn, ask yourself this: when did you decide that you were not allowed to do the same? Their confidence is not an offense. It is a reminder of what you buried. Sign 3. You judge them for the exact thing you secretly do yourself. This is the sign that cuts the deepest. The person who angers you for being selfish. Are you never selfish in private? The person you despise for being arrogant. Have you never felt superior to someone and simply hidden it better? Jung believed that the qualities we judge most harshly in others are almost always the qualities we are most ashamed of in ourselves. We do not see their sin clearly because we are objective. We see it clearly because we recognize it. Sign 4. You feel strangely competitive with them. You do not feel competitive with everyone, only with certain people, and the ones who trigger that specific hunger in you, that need to be better, smarter, more successful, more liked. Those are the people who carry something you want. Competition is rarely about the other person. It is about a version of yourself you are chasing and have not yet caught. The person you compete with obsessively is holding up a picture of who you are, afraid you are not. Sign 5. You cannot respect them even when they do something right. This is one of the most telling signs. A person who has genuinely wronged you, you can still acknowledge when they do something admirable. But the person who is your mirror, you cannot give them that. Every good thing they do feels like a threat. Every success they have feels personal, because somewhere underneath the hatred is the unbearable possibility that they are not as wrong as you need them to be. Sign 6. They represent a life you secretly want or secretly fear. Sometimes we hate people not for their flaws, but for their freedom. The person living boldly, breaking rules, choosing themselves without guilt, and you watch them and feel rage. But underneath that rage, if you are honest, is longing. Jung warned us that what we most violently reject in others is often what we most desperately want for ourselves, but have convinced ourselves we cannot have. Your hatred is sometimes just unexpressed desire, wearing an angry face. Sign 7. When they disappear from your life, you feel strangely empty. This is the final sign, and it is the most revealing of all. If you truly hated someone, purely, cleanly, completely, their absence would feel like relief. But the person who is your mirror, their absence feels like something missing, like a conversation that never finished, like a question that was never answered, because they were never just a person in your life, they were a message. And until you understand what they were showing you, part of you will always be waiting for them to come back. The truth. The people who trigger you the most are not obstacles, they are invitations. The rage you feel isn't about them. It's about the hidden parts of you waiting to be accepted. Your enemy isn't in front of you, they are inside you. The mirror doesn't lie. Are you brave enough to look